Welcome, welcome, welcome. Courtney. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to talk about Mercury retrograde real quick, and it's over there. I believe it starts on the 21st, okay? Which day does Mercury retrograde start? Because I know it ends April 15th. It's recording me. Okay, so it's the 23rd. Well, that's the range, okay? It's more like the 21st because it's like, it's in between the start of spring equinox. Hold on, let me find the volume for you guys. Tasty, tasty. Sorry, guys. I want to make sure my mic's all the way up. Okay. So I got all my notes because I tend to forget. Okay. And I'm gonna throw a couple cards for you guys. All right. So basically, Mercury retrograde. Okay. Mercury rules communication. I need to clean these. Okay. So that's when Mercury's spinning a lot quicker than Earth. Okay. So it causes issues. Hi, Kai. So listen. It also brings better things, the spring equinox, okay? It's a time for energy, balance, that type of thing. So it's a good thing. And Pisces in the 12th house, so it's kind of like ending the year with the Zodiacs to start over again when Aries goes into the sun. So just FYI, even though we already had our New Year's, this is the completion of the houses too, so we're starting fresh in house 1 again, okay? So Aries is in the sun, all right? So I just want you to be prepared. So I'm gonna tell you some things that happens, okay? I know with me, it can be communication. For me, it's more vision, health issues, that kind of stuff. I don't know why, okay? But it's just the way it is. So listen, like I said, it throws the balance off, okay? It rules communication, travel, and coding. So sometimes people can get impatient, impulsive, disagreeable. Try not to argue with somebody. I know. I'm just saying, because you can interpret things wrong too. Okay, because communication is just off. It's freaking miserable. All right, with some people, and it's also known. I know it's not here. I'm gonna flip on the other side. It's also throws electronics off. So if you like, you're with certain readers or whatnot, and they're gonna be like, oh, well, I couldn't upload it, you know, because of Mercury retrograde, and that happens a lot. Okay, my power is like no joke. So let's just hope I can get through some videos. All right, in the beginning of this. So let's see what else. All right, arguing, debating, travel delays, traffic, feeling completely lost. Okay, this is no joke. I went through that. Like, where am I supposed to be? What's my purpose? Like, GPS will take you in a different direction. I'm telling you, like, it's just the way it's gonna be. Okay, it's just haywire when it comes to technology. And not to mention that the sun goes into Aries, so expect more people to be bold and creative and also combative. I will tell you that, okay? I'm not joking when it comes to that. But it's also more of a passionate energy, according to astrology, okay? So don't be blinded by that either and think, oh, I met the one and da-da-da-da. No, Mercury makes that feeling more intense. Okay, well, Aries in the sun makes it feel more intense too, considering what's going on. Okay, just be careful with the energy. All right. Oh yeah, Mars rules Jupiter. Okay, I will tell you that. So halfway through, Jeremy steps in too, and then Cappy. So with those kind of energies, be super careful. All right, when all those energies cross, and I'll do another video when that happens to touch base on that, because when all those energies cross, forget it. Okay, and Jupiter rules money, but Mercury rules Jupiter. All right, and the moon is in Gemini. We'll be going into Gemini, and then halfway through it's going into Caps. All right, so the energy is no joke. Okay, a lot of things happen during the retrograde and equinox and all that stuff, okay? So just that time of year. All right, and not to mention we're transferring into spring, so enjoy that, okay? Try new things, you know, please cleanse anything that has to do with the past. Go for your goals, all right? Don't make any major decisions during the equinox, guys, during the retrograde, okay? Wait until the universe calms down a little bit and you're thinking more rational, all right? Might be a little lack of sleep here and there. Like, your body's just going to change, okay? Just, it is what it is. Go with it, all right? Oh, amnesia. A lot of people will be like, oh, I feel like I got amnesia. You know, like, that's what they call it sometimes, too, because it's loss of memory. Like, huh? What did I say? I didn't say that. Or, we had plans. I thought we were going here, and you meet somebody somewhere else, and then all of a sudden it's like, where you at? They're like, oh, I'm here, you know? Okay? That happens a lot, too. All right? Don't panic. All right? It also makes people a little more sensitive, so be careful on how it is you communicate with people, guys, okay? Probably missed some things, but, you know, the main thing is, you know, your energy, all right? It can be up, it can be down. It's going to go hot and cold. That song, I don't know who was Taylor Swift, up, down, something, something. That's the way it's going to be for you guys, okay? So just roll with it. Just roll with it. So basically, Mercury just spins quicker than Earth, okay? So our balance is off. Just try to stay grounded, okay? Especially for people who do not have Earth in your chart. When Mercury retrograde hits, it's a lot more difficult for you guys, okay? If you don't have Earth in your chart. I have one daughter that has no Earth, and I almost like panicked. I'm like, what do you mean she has no Earth? I'm freaking screwed. She's screwed. How do I get that in? In all reality, we do have all signs depending on what zodiac you want to follow. You know, there's what is it, the Vertex, or is it the it's not the Western astrology, but I will tell you, like in China, like on certain cusps, like if you could say you're a Scorpio here in the United States, but in China, depending on when you were born, they would consider you to be a Cappy, okay? It just depends on who follows what astrology. All right. North nodes, south nodes, all that. They're here. The planet's only going forward direct until Mercury starts. Okay. So get out what needs to be said. Do what needs to be done. You know, you will be creative. So, but just write it down. Just do not jump on anything. Okay. Be really strategic when it comes to that. Okay. And sometimes, you know, if you're one who uses your intuition, use your intuition. All right, because you're just going to be all up in your head, all right? And it makes sense to be logical sometimes, but depending on what it is that's really going on, just be careful, okay? It's a tough one because you can get blindsided during this period too, okay? I know it's only a few weeks, but for me it affects, you know, a week before, a week after, so it's longer for some people, okay? Especially me, I'm a Cancer sun, and the moon rules Cancer, all right? So it's just, it's a lot, all right? I do want to say thank you for everyone for supporting my change, subscribing, sharing, commenting. I can't get to all the comments, guys, but I'm really happy that you guys go back and forth and communicate with each other, okay? With the weekend energies, the weekend before was the triple threes, all right? And then it was, you know, Holy Trinity, Holy Grail, whatever you want to call it, and it happened again the other day, okay? Here's the thing, it is judgment, and when you make this judgment, be real sure like this is what you want, okay? Because there's no going back, all right? If it comes back, it's just going to continuously fail, all right? So be real careful. It really is like judgment time, okay? So the universe is like stressing, all right? For those who haven't talked or in that situation with weekend energy, I'm not kidding. Like, go express, do what it is you have to say, okay? Please, just, that energy is not going to linger like our energy does, okay? I will tell you, like, sometimes, like, when I read myself, and for the longest time, especially in the beginning when I was reading, when I was learning to read, okay? My energy would go out months and months, or it already happened. Like, some people comment and be like, oh, that happened 2 months ago. Well, that's because it just depends on where your planet is, okay? Where your planets were when you were born, all right, and when things are going to take place. I will tell you all my readings, okay, are vice versa. If I call out female, it can be male too, of course, anytime. I will tell you it's for moon, your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, okay? I will tell you, it is important to, that's my daughter, hold on. Hi, sweetie. I am. Yeah, that's fine. No doubts. All right, I love you. No, my sunglasses, honey, I'm doing a video. I didn't pause it, but my sunglasses, I have them, so don't worry about that. So they must be yours, okay? All right, I love you. All right, I'll call you when I'm done my video. I love you too. Bye. Sorry, guys, I didn't realize that was going to be so long. I will tell you before I jump back to that. I will answer the phone for my children at any time, okay? I do have my ringer-ons on videos in case, my kids are out and about, or school calls or doctor's calls, okay? Normally I won't, be that long, but sometimes when I pause the video and start again, it messes with it distorts my voice with the energy, okay? So I try not to do it. So there's that. So sun, moon, reading, okay. Listen, the sun is more, your sun sign's more about your personality, your aspect, what's going on in your life. But your moon, okay, that's all about emotions. The moon rules emotions, and Venus rules sun. So please cross-watch your Venus and your moon when it comes to love, okay? I will tell you, in all reality, I relate more to my Venus when it comes to love every time, all right? And when I'm having a really tough time, I always check my rising, because that's your rising's like in between all that, all right? So you're going to relate to all of them. Sometimes I don't even relate to my sun sign, okay? I do act a lot like a Cancer, but I don't always relate to my sun sign. So with the energy, with the moon, okay, so how one of it was, I think it was temperance with, I believe it was temperance with Mercury and Venus, because that's exactly where they are, okay? Like, we're here, all right? Especially Aries, hitting the corner. Maybe it will come back out. All right, I guarantee it's not gonna come back out anyway, because it's just, it's that time to wrap this stuff up, okay? So I know here's the thing, guys. I know here's an important thing too, all right? Patience. I'm always like, patience, have patience, okay? Like, I understand that you may be having patience, okay? And it's hard, all right? Sometimes you have to walk away, all right? Even if it's your twin, you have to walk away, okay? You can't stay in something that doesn't serve your purpose anymore, okay? It's just foolish, all right? I know it's not easy, and, especially when you're watching my things and like, oh, they're right here, they're coming. Well, what if all of a sudden the energy shifts and that person is just not ready? So just because you are doesn't mean they are, okay? Sometimes you really do have to just walk away from a situation, all right? And I know it sucks, all right? It's not easy, all right? But it will get easier each day as it goes on, okay? So it's your decision. But when I'm doing my spreads, and it's like, damn, Court, it's been 4 weeks. Well, yeah, it could actually be like another 4 weeks to 3 months, depending on your energy, because these, on who you're waiting on or who you're going to, because the energies have to match, okay? That's why it's important when I do how he or she feels about you too, and where they're at, all right? I have to do those soon too. But please go with your gut, all right? I'm not kidding you. It's literally, even though it's 2018, it's almost March. We're ending the 12th house right now and going into the new one. That means, like I've already explained it, the wheel, like we're starting from house 1 all over again. So with the planets and astrology and all that, like, this is the new year when Aries goes into the sun. It gets kicked off, okay? Where everything is recycled again, all right? And I think that's why Mercury retrograde hits to come back and discard and recycle, okay? I know it's not easy, all right? But you have to go with it, all right? In order to succeed in life. It's just the way it is, guys, okay? Anything else I really wanted to say? I'm going to pull a card for each zodiac, all right, and see what it is you're dealing with before Mercury hits, okay? Stuff that you should really wrap up and take care of, all right? And I'm not even saying it has to do with love, wrap up. I'm not even saying you have to wrap up that. Whatever aspect in your life, okay, is where you got to go and wrap some shit up. Got it? So if it doesn't resonate with you, then so be it. And here's another thing, I forget to say it. If my readings don't resonate with you, then so be it. It's not a big deal. Go see somebody else. And you know what else I wanted to say? Here's the deal too, guys. All right, if you're watching 20 different readers because you enjoy everybody's readings and energy, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not trying to knock anybody, but stick to 2 or 3. And that's like max, okay? Because then you're really going to get a good grip on where you're at. Because if one's like, oh, you're going to break up, and the other one's like, oh, you're going to be together, I'm confused, this doesn't resonate, this doesn't make sense, you're doing it to yourself, okay? Every reader has different energy, guys. So you're literally torturing yourself as you do that. So if you only have 3 readers and you don't resonate with 2 of them that week, it's okay. All right? But maybe you will in 3 weeks and be like, oh, she said that, and I didn't even realize that was said. And, like, I didn't think I would relate to that, okay? That's how that shit works, all right? Especially with that weekend energy we just had with me. I related to that a lot. Yeah, a lot of the truth did come out. It didn't mean reconciliation for me, but it was me speaking my truth, and it's that simple, okay? So you can literally could have took that reading any way, all right? I could have broke it down different ways where that was a complete breakup, all right? But somebody wanted to reconcile, all right? So I could have read it different directions, all right? So please look at things like that too. That's why it's important to stick to so many readers so you can differentiate the difference between what it is they're saying, all right? You listen to too many people in hopes for something that's silly, because in all reality, you make up your own mind. It's your energy, and if you're constantly stuck, and you know, when I mention stalking, someone's watching your Facebook, stalking, going through text messages, and some people would be like, well, I'm not a stalker. Well, fuck yeah, you are, because if you're on my channel or anybody else's channel and you're watching that Love is Zodiac, all right, that's stalking. That's still stalking, okay? That's still not you being like letting things happen naturally. Okay, like, and that's where a lot of the confusion comes in, because this one says this one and that one says that one. I'm telling you, I'm just telling you what's more beneficial. Okay, that's it. I mean, I literally watch one reader now. That's it. All right, plain and simple. And it's actually called Your Angelic Karma. All right, go look it up. All right, because me and her have a lot of common. When I throw my cards, and she throws her. Her channel is all about karma, okay? So it's Your Angelic Karma, and she's brilliant, all right? And she don't care what she says either. She's going to tell you how it is, and if you don't like it, then so be it, all right? But that's the same with me, but we're not being nasty about it. It's just the reality of the situation, where the planets are, and how you're going to accept the information you're taking, okay? So go check her out, all right? She's fabulous. Love her, love her, love her. All right. And she actually does dailies, and I'm telling you, like, I can resonate with those. All right. In one way or another, I can place that in my life, whether it's love, money, career. I'm not joking. She knows her shit. Okay. So I'm not cleansing in between these zodiacs, because I've already talked to my universe about this. All right, like, I'm not gonna cleanse. All right, I'm just gonna read them off. All right, and we're gonna go one by one. All right, so let's start with Pisces. What's important for Pisces to do before the retrograde hits? Okay, what's going on with Pisces? Best advice for Pisces before Mercury spins its ass off, please. Okay, Six of Swords. All right. This is success. This is success that's earned. Okay, this is also moving forward and not looking back. Okay, and making sure, you know, those swords aren't going to pierce or get in your way. All right. Move towards growth, please. All right. Super, super important. So, whatever doesn't serve you, cut it out. All right. Done. Move forward. All right. Move forward to success, please. Most important message for my Aries before Mercury hits Aries, please. Aries, Aries, Aries. All right. It's the Hangman. All right. So basically it's saying change your perspective. Look at things differently. Definitely get some exercise too, for sure. Okay. Start a new exercise ritual. Get outside. Plant flowers. Do something. Okay. Don't stay in hangman mode for too long. It is the spirit of mighty waters. Okay. So be okay with emotions. Be okay with things, but don't sit in hangman mode for too long. I'm not kidding you. Okay. Basically, hangman mode is just about, you know, changing your perspective. So change your perspective on something. You're stuck somewhere where you're not changing your perspective. Okay. And for Pisces, move forward. All right. Stop going in circles. What's going on, my Tauruses? All right. So 3 of Wands. All right. So it's establishing strength in your life. Okay. It's looking towards your future, but you also just made an important decision. So make sure you stick with it and you keep that strength. Okay. You're going to need it. All right. So work on strength for my Tauruses. What's going on with my gummy bears? Most important message for my gummy bears. It's a Knight of Swords, so it's communication, but it's also winds and breeze and elements changing. Okay. Make sure you speak the truth. All right. Make sure you're true to yourself. Most of all, that's my message for you, is really staying true to yourself and working on communication. All right, which you're doing anyway. Well, you're not gonna have a choice. All right, because of Mercury. I was gonna say Cancer. It's the Queen of Pence. All right, it's all about, to me, I'm gonna say ground yourself, move towards success. All right, but I'm gonna do another one because I didn't say anything. Cancer, please. All right, there's 2 of them. All right, we got the Tower. This is all about change. Start accepting change. Okay, get grounded. Ground yourself. I'm not kidding. All right. You got the 8 of Swords, so it's like a short fuse too. It's a lot of force. All right. So you guys are gonna get hit hard. All right. So accept the change and be real careful on how you talk to people. All right, and how you approach things. All right, because you got a lot of force behind you. So my Leos. Most important for my Leos. Justice. All right. Make sure you remain balanced. Make sure you speak your truth. If you're going through the court systems, be truthful. Be who you are. All right. Don't deceive other people. Keep those scales balanced. Okay. And be real careful around the moon cycles, because I am going to tell you it's going to mess with you a little bit. All right. So remain true to you. Okay. Move on to Virgos. What's going on with my Virgos? This is stuff I want you guys to work on. All right, too many. This is stuff I want you to work on before Mercury hits. Okay. Justice again. and the Ten of Cups. All right, so for my Virgos, it is about, you know, finding your happy and remaining in your happy. Okay, and you know, and hopefully it's, you know, remain true, because if you want that fulfillment, you have to remain true to yourself. Do you understand me? Super important. So fulfill whatever it is you're looking towards, okay? Because fulfillment is coming your way. So be true to you. My Libras. My Libras, my Libras. All right, the Queen of Wands. All right, so she's feisty, she's passionate, she's no joke, okay? This is passion. This is the throne of flame, all right? So my Libras are going to be taking on a lot of fire energy, okay? And there's another thing, when a lot of fire comes up in my readings, I keep forgetting to tell you, it's because too that we're going into Aries, and Aries is fire, all right? So that's you dealing with fire energy, all right? So my little Libras, you're about to take on some fire energy, okay? So roll with it, enjoy it, all right? Stay determined, please. What's going on, my Scorps? My Scorps, my Scorps, my Scorps. All right, we got the Ten of Wands. All right. Be real careful on dominating, especially with Mercury. All right, and lack of communication. All right, don't try to dominate a situation. It's more like domination too, but like taking a stance, choosing what it is that you want, okay, and deciding and sticking to it. And you got the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so that's a lot of power with Earth. So chances are you're probably already really grounded, but I will tell you, you're gonna start. You're moving on, and you're choosing to move to an adventure that's gonna be stable. All right, it's something that's gonna bring you stability. All right, so enjoy that power, but be real careful that you're not trying to dominate that power. All right, I'm not kidding, and you might be dealing with some Aries. All right, just saying. See a lot of Rams right there. All right. Let's do my Saggies. What's up with my Saggies? King of Wands. All right. So you're right in your element. All right, which is beautiful. But this is like the Chariot of fire. So whatever you're heading towards, like, you're no joke. All right. So you're either gonna block something or you're heading towards something. So be real careful. All right. Don't let the fire overtake you, because it's your sign too. All right. So stay balanced. All right, because with you being in your sign and that sign, you can be blindsided more easily, okay? So I'm just going to leave it at that. What's going on with my Cappies? Cappies. Two of Pence, all right? Change, all right? It's harmonious change, all right? But some people don't want that kind of change right now, but go with it, okay? Change is good, all right? I'm not kidding. Change, all right? And change whatever this is for the best, all right? What you doing, Kai Kai? All right, my little Pisces. What's going on with my Pisces? All right. Nine of Pence, all right. So it's material gain. It looks like you got money coming to you. You got a new job opportunity coming to you. You got something coming to you. Maybe I meet somebody who has money. This is coming to you, though. All right. You got the moon, too. So it's like, and you will be going into the moon, too. All right. A lot of it has to do with, like, flux and reflux, okay? So don't, you're going to be a little foggy when it probably comes to work, okay? So be real careful that you're not getting tricked in certain aspects of work life and money, okay? I'm not kidding. Or this moon's gonna, it's gonna burst your money flow too, all right? Like, be real careful with spending too, all right? Don't make impulsive decisions during Mercury retrograde. I'm not kidding. All right. So that's that. And for some reason, I feel like I feel like I missed Virgo. I'm second guessing it, and I probably didn't, but I think I'm going to pull an extra card for Virgo because I've said it to myself like 3 times. All right. So the sun. All right. It's absolutely beautiful. It's clarity. It's vitality. It's commitment. It's, you know, could be dealing with pregnancies, or you just having a baby, or meeting a soulmate, or healing. Okay. And actually, it's not the sun, it's the star. But I saw the sun in the picture. All right. So apparently my Virgos are about to be blessed. All right. So either that, or we really need to heal. Okay. Go outside, ground yourself. All right. Be around water too. All right. Super important for you right now to stay on top of things. All right. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna be dealing with 6 houses right now too. All right. That's a lot. All right. That's a lot of emotion. All right. So you guys are good though. It's a star. All right. So I love you guys. I gotta get your raw loves out. Happy birthday to my Pisces. All right. And happy birthday to my Aries babies. Starting on the 21st, which is right around the corner. I believe it's also the first day of spring. Okay. I love you guys.